Changed in last patch notes. I don't speak this language though. I mean, really, it's different. 6-7. The Hela update hit a little hard. That was a known risk, as finding the best version of this deck is precisely the kind of thing players can discover even when we can. Reducing Hela's power a bit should help the deck's ending get to where we'd like to be. What? Are they stupid? Hela is nowhere to be found. Celine, when revealed, grants -3 power. I mean, they're not stupid because it didn't go through. When revealed, grants -3 power to the card with the lowest power in each player's hand. Wait, did you say they moved the... Did you guys say they moved the new mode? They moved it up 1 week? Do you think it would have something to do with the feedback I gave them in the Discord channel? Glenn replied. And then he, as he always does, replied to my comment. And maybe he replied and then went and tested it and saw that there is actually a problem. What was the feedback you gave them? I told them that if the games are longer, then resources are going to be king. What is this? What did you send me, dude? Resources are going to be king. And then if resources are king, it's going to be nothing but mill and Irishman. Also, since they moved it a week, wait a minute. Wait, I have the wrong internet thing here. Let me not show my other stuff. Right, better. Since they moved it a week, that means it's going to be 1 week into the new season, right? So we're going to get Ison and Agamotto for 1 week. It has the full detail. It's not scheduled for, due to some last-minute back squashing and patch timings, we've had to push it a week from its previously announced date. In today's patch, we shared some high-level details about Sanctum. We also wanted to provide a few answers to some questions. We only ask questions. What are your channel for us? The exclusive variants, emotes, and lots of borders. It also offers up to 7 cards, 3 new ones from the portal pool, and 4 random Series 4-5 cards you don't yet own. How do I get more scrolls? Well, if you keep winning, you'll never run out. What is an unowned Series 4-5? An unowned mystery card contains one of the eligible unowned base cards from Series 4 and Series 5. All eligible cards are equally weighted. For example, if you have 5 eligible cards, each card has a 20% chance of appearing upon purchase. Okay, that's good. Unowned base cards are eligible even if you own a variant of that card. For example, if you have the Elsa Bloodstone Winter Vacation variant and don't have the Elsa Bloodstone base card, then it's good that they said this because there's going to be a lot of complaining. A lot of people don't know about this. Like people who don't consume content for the game regularly probably don't know about this because this was an issue back in the day. It's not an issue as much now because you don't have the option to buy variants of cards. But back in the day, when they were releasing like Series 3 cards and the game was fresh, when it got released, people didn't have all the Series 3 cards and they were releasing Series 3 cards in the season pass. So they would get variants and then they didn't know that that they would still get the base card. Is the OTA out? No. Akol Ben, Laufey, and Gorgon are not eligible cards. The current season pass card isn't eligible. Okay. What if I own all Series 4 cards? If you are a Series 4 and 5 base card complete, you will not be able to purchase this item and will receive an snap error if attempted. Okay. How many rewards should I expect to earn? Players that use all of their available free scrolls and maintain a 50% win rate should be able to acquire enough charms to purchase 2 portal pools. Isn't that way too low? I don't care. I mean, if there is MMR and it transfers the MMR, this is going to be a horrible experience, which I assume they will do because they don't want you they want everyone to be around 50%. So it's probably going to be MMR weighted. Can I use gold to purchase more items? There's going to be an outrage when this comes out. Yes, you can buy all the Sanctum Shop items for gold, charms, or a mix of the two. Of course you can. Are any of the items in the Sanctum Shop exclusive to the event? The new cards will be available in the token shop starting on March 13. Yeah, but are they series? What series are these cards? So what are the cards? Uncle Ben, Laufey, and Gorgon. Oh, I have them here. They are all Series 4. Okay. All 5, it says 4 here. Did they change them? So it's going to be another stressful over competitive event that skips fun for the objective of getting new cards. Yes. Other than the banned cards below, you can play many of your existing decks in Sanctum Showdown. However, you may want to experiment with a few more lower cost cards, cards that move, or cards that add power to multiple locations. Magic, Malekith, Martyr, Mysterio, Quake, Storm, Supergiant, Viper. So they basically banned a couple of claw cards and cards that are end of game, or the end of game. So the goblins, I feel like you can still claw. Everything that's end of game, cards that extend turns. Chat is so negative. Chat is not negative. It's just that we've been through this shit many times. It's first time we've gone through this stuff many times. Like, this is not our first rodeo. What is this flag? Sure. What are we watching? Music is on point. We're watching I'm just checking out their announcement for the new event, and it's actually, so Eason is going to be there. It's Nagamoto. They're going to be in the new event. Eason seems nuts. I'm not going to lie. So what I told them in the Discord, I told them that if the average game is more than 6 turns. So what do we know so far about the average, about how the point system works? You get, for the first 2 turns, you get 1 point only, or is every location worth 1 point for the first 2 turns? I think you get 1 point for the first 2 turns, and then you get, and then it goes to 4 points, and you can snap and make it 5, right? One of the 3 locations. You can't snap on the first 2 turns. He's some kind of ass. He's going to be good in Arishan. He could single-handedly bring back Arishan. That's my worry. 1 point per location, unless it's the Sanctum location, and snapping increases the points on the Sanctum location. I think the first 2 turns, everything is 1 point. Arishan never left. He never left. It's just going to bring it back as an S tier or A. He's kind of like a low A tier, high B tier deck right now. Probably high B tier. B plus, let's say. B plus or A minus. He's somewhere there right now. It can bring him to A plus, maybe even S tier. That card. That card is ridiculous in Arishan. Especially if you can cheat it out. Especially with the Doom, where you only want to play 1 card per turn, then you play Eason, and basically he's playing cards for you. So you don't even need, you're playing 2 cards per turn and getting Doom bots. Can you win trade? You can't win trade because winning gives you scrolls, and then when you lose your scrolls, you can't play. Harry, please show us the leaks. I'm itching, the OCD can't handle it. There's no leaks. That's the previous patch notes. There's leaks? There's no leaks as far as I know. Is there leaks? Chat? Ladies and gents, is there leaks? I thought chat said there was OTA leaks. Last OTA, they released extra patch notes in a different language by mistake. There was a Celine buff, and I didn't even read the Celine buff. Where is it? I was reading that here. When revealed, grants -3 power to the card with the lowest power in each player's hand. Now, 1/1. When revealed, steals 2 power from the card with the lowest power in each player's hand. So there was the Celine change, and then Doombot became a 4/4. Your other Doombots have +1 power. 4/2, 4/1. This is just moving power left and right. Whatever. And then a Doom 2099 nerf. This was leaked, and a hella nerf for no reason. This was accidentally posted in Spanish. Or is it Spanish? I don't know. So, no, this is not the whole patch. Relax. Portuguese, again. So, this was accidentally posted, but it didn't go through. I don't know. I mean, we've seen this stuff before. It has happened before. A bunch of patch notes were leaked. No, it was on a video. It was on a video from, it was on a video someone made for the Marvel YouTube channel. There was a bunch of changes linked, and then none of them got through. Like, none of them got through. I don't know if they didn't make them because they got leaked, or I don't know, but none of them got through. So even if you're reading this, doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Doom needs a bigger nerf than that. Yeah, he does. Whatever. Anyway, I think Eson is gonna be huge for is it Eson or Eson? It's Eson, right? For Arishan. It's gonna be massive, I tell you. And there's no legendary tag. Also. So yeah, this is going to be massive. And the event is probably going to be a disappointment, so brace yourselves. And then back to the original statement that started this whole conversation. It was that I told them they need to be careful with the event, because in case the average game lasts more than 6 turns, then you find yourself in a situation where resources are king, right? So if you don't ban mill, everyone's going to be playing mill. Thankfully, fire here comes out after the event, but if you don't ban mill, everyone's going to be playing mill, and then you have Arisham as the answer for mill. So you'll find yourself in a situation where 50% of the players are going to be playing mill, and then the other 50% are going to be playing the counter, and there will be nothing in between, right? So let's calculate the amount of points that you need. You can get 2 points on turn 1 and 2 if you win, because you can't, there's no hot location. So by turn 3, you can start getting 4 points. So you can get 4, you need 4, 4, 4. The game goes to, so if you get a point turn 1, a point turn 2, and then you go 4, 4, 4, that's 12, that's 14, that's 5 turns, and then you need to win another location or have 2 points, extra 2 points, right? Which means it will go to 6 turns only if you win the whatever hot location or whatever it's called every turn. If you don't, it's gonna go to 7. Like if you missed once or the other person wins once, then the average game is gonna be 7 turns. Everybody gonna play one negative again? No, it's gonna move. The location that's 4 points is gonna change every turn. This looks like Deadpool Diner 2, I'm not gonna lie. How many max turns for the game? There is no max turns for the game. It's whoever gets to 16 points first, the game ends. That's why they removed all the cards that have a text that goes off after the game ends. And Magic, because it doesn't matter. The game is gonna go until someone gets 16 points. 3 point with Sam Wilson. Yeah, everyone's gonna be playing Sam. Fabiano is going to make a comeback. No, combo setup decks are not going to be good. You need tempo. You guys don't understand the game mode. Did they release a video on it? No, right? It's going to be tempo. It's going to be king. Sam Wilson is going to be insane. SD said Sanctum can go to 15 turn max. I guess that's like technically someone's going to get to 16 points maybe. So I feel like if the average game is more than 6 turns, it's gonna be mill, because you run out of cards to play, and then they just comfortably win every location. The Datamind code showed that the cards return back to deck from the board. They didn't say that anywhere. I think that's an important thing they would say. They should give everyone compensation there. You fell for it again, so nobody will complain about wrong expectations. It's not wrong. It's like, I don't know. They just set up the whole thing to fail, I feel like.